Long, long ago, two grey gods crawled through a rift into this world and found it warm, lush, and unclaimed. It lacked only worshippers, so these gods, the Fehler, gifted apes with thought, shaping them into a clever, violent race, humanity. Great civilizations soon spread across the world, bloodthirsty, cruel, and strong in magic. Then the Fehler turned their greedy eyes on Arborea and Canestia, the homes of the elves and dwarfs, who until then had hardly noticed the thinking apes or their gods. Thus began the All-War, as the elves and dwarves banded together to defeat the Fehler and their human armies. But the Fehler were unkillable. All that could be done was drive them back through the rift, and even this cost the old races. All their gods and heroes died closing it. Worse, the Fehler never stopped clawing at it from the void, rending the very fabric of the world. So, a song spell was made that would forever knit up the rift. And as punishment for their part in the war, a human king's daughter was enchanted so she might sing the song without food or rest for eternity. 1,000 years on, and the maiden is forgotten, but the whispers of the Fehler still invade the dreams of the ambitious, promising power and crimson glory. 3 times have evil men heeded that siren call and sought the rift. And 3 times have they been defeated by ragtag and unproven heroes. Today the whispers wake a new evil, more devious than those that came before. Who this time will stand against it? What heroes this time will rise?
A summer's day in Scarabray became a wintry night. Foes from below, blood on the snow, bright crimson on white. A madman's story of ancient glory brought death from far away. For eldritch power did Mangar scour the depths of Scarabray.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Scarabray.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it! Take it for them! Give them the drum! This is only the beginning.
Thus, children, shall the Sword Father smite all who befriend the old races.
Hail, Henrid!
He shall drive the elf and the dwarf back to their wretched holes. He shall burn the witches and warlocks who make pacts with them. He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them.
I helped the dwarf once. You needed directions. Do you think they'll pinch me for it?
Well, I wouldn't mention it to anyone else.
Can't come through.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now! Save it! You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So Anyway, hero, let's get back this way. You can't swing a cat in Scarabray these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
Get your meat here! Finest chops and fillets!
Water from the lake from which the blessed lady rose, wards off elves, terrified.
This is where I always set up.
What a load of shite.
Always a few who'll take advantage of hard times.
Well, where am I supposed to go?
That's your problem. Just go.
Hot soup! Delicious soup! Aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arm. Ruffians.
Bewarest thou, heretics?
More murder. I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
Scorn thou the adventurer, and think not, lest thou sin.
Character!
Faith is all. The temple will protect you. Report all witches. Report all heroes. Turn thou from superstition. Only the temple has the answers. The fair folk are not thy friends.
She's done nothing.
Venture not into Scarabray below. Only evil dwells there.
Too much for you, eh?
Got a weak stomach.
You better get used to it.
All a Scarabray will bum before these priests are through.
I've known some good trout, but not many. Adventurers safe this time. Round 'em up! That's what I say.
I've known elves, dwarves and trout all my life.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoemaker last week.
He must have done something wrong. The temple knows what it's doing.
Aye. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Aye.
I do feel sorry for the elves. Really, I do.
Shh! Don't say that out loud.
Here we are. The guild.
Oh, Rebbe, a new recruit?
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henred's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
Come on! It would be... You make me sick. Try me.
If you don't go away, I shall be... It hurts me just to look at you. Why are you being... If you make me fight, I'll kill you.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves. The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites. Come on, we're looking for a green door. Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong. There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Adventurers? How did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Kill! Kill for the master! I'm not ready for this. Channeling.
Here.
What do you got?
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder? Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them? Searching for us, I'll wager. We'd better steer clear.
Adventurers!
Let's get that out. I want extra for this.
there! Why are you in my way?
Here. That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Oh.
Eh?
Yeah?
Guess it was nothing. You're all dead, you hear me?
Watch it.
Ready? Pardon?
I'm right here, hero. Right here.
Really?
Here. Aha! There's another luck stone. Better safe than sorry, I always say.
You fools! You let them scatter. Now we shall have to drag them out again. The people must see what a danger these outcasts are. Find them! Find them!
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
This'll be fun. What is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm. Is it a fish arm? I've sung songs about them, but I never thought I'd see one.
Okay. You're the boss.
Stay in the camp.
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream. I think I did both.
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. 'Tis not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and back. A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from the... Not the finest instrument. May you have better fortune than your fair friend.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you. Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henred or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, the Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honor and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful. He did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate, and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming, and his compassion reserved. I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf, and when I defended myself, Henred demanded I give up my ministry. Well, I do what I can. Let me see what ails you. If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henred's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as... Bless you, friends.
I've got a knife. I thought I could take care of
Aye?
Not against them things.
Cabbage? Cabbage? Aye.
Welcome, friend. I'm Resa. New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but wish. It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Palafax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest. Ah, my bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no... Help out if you can. We need it.
Poor folk, more every day. If you need food and healing, see my wife here. And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes Bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods. Took my... I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp. But what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the... Race's my wife. Met her at her father's... Have a look. Thanks for looking.
Stay still. You must rest.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle. Give it a try.
That's the tune! Welcome, friend. Hello.
One minute. I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers? Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind. Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck, and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting. This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end. The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp. Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Skara Brae. Someone's been attacking his clients. She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Skara Brae. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their... If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenceless in days like these.
Hello, friends. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sir Stephen of Dengler. Can't talk long. Black Hawk and I are flying off to Lestras soon. That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk, crossing land and sea as easy as others cross. Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk. Yes, he's a big old bird. Wings wider than the gate. See you soon.
If you want something, spit it out. Aside from listening to Jackdaw and numpties, I hire out Not without a token, you won't. Go see... Oh, nothing, is it? Wasting my time.
Ah, another wearies. Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a... It's no much. Aye, didn't he make it? Poor soul. Happy drinking, friend.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you... Lar is the name. That's right. Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Skara Brae below seems to have one already. Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no... Nice talking with you.
A practitioner. Listen, I want you to know that though I am Roscoe, this is not the Emporium, and what I have on sale here in no way reflects the quality.
Yes, yes, the 7th of that name, and the 1st, Fian help me, to abandon the store. Very well. Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
So, this sage can save the world.
Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you?
To free him from his
Good
prison,
luck down
so
there.
that he may save us. Ah, hello. Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Egbert. I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate. Good luck on your adventures, friends.
Oh, Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. In my 40 years practicing my chosen... Good talking to you. See you again.
Welcome, We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills, farewell, adventurer.
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all.
Them things dragged down my old dad at a gallop.
Stay in the camp.
They're gonna eat us alive. We're all going to die. Oh no, they'll kill us all.
You can't trick me! You're a monster! Just like the other monster! No! 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 Leave me!
Watch out. There's monsters about.
Oh no, they'll kill us all. We'll win this easy.
We're coming for you.
Watch it. Oscaranish.
Cut. Stand aside. And even
Oscaranish.
hit. my mind! Get out of my...
Man, something is eating my brain.
You don't know who nabbed him?
It was out scavenging.
It's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. Now lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Ah, right neck.
Everything gone! My whole collection!
We can rebuild, Johan.
Can we?
Santé, mes amis. Will you help a man buy a drink? I have these things I have no use for now, and I will send... Ah, do you speak my tongue? Are you from Lombardy? No? Ah. The armor, the swords, the accoutrements of war. I have given them up, huh? May it bring you... Come back if you want more. Or to drink.
Ah, adventurers. I understand why you look at me askance, friends. But please do not think all Fatherites are as close-minded as Bishop Henred's paladins. They may blame old Trow for the crimes of a few. I am High Priestess Uena of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. We of the Temple are dedicated to helping the helpless and healing the hurt. We are indeed, but loyalty is one of a paladin's greatest virtues, but... Go in peace, child.
Oh, who's that? Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them. Wellbottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe. Been talk at the guild of some trow sellswords sneaking around Scarab Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends. but I've got a bad feeling in my Thanks for giving me a hand. Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way. What are we doing? That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
Ah, was I shouting? It's just the cursed Vazarites. They've wrecked our store and all our merchandise. A collection I have spent a life.
This is Johan, by the way, and I'm Shell.
They seem to have found it objectionable that many of the artifacts we sell are of elven provenance.
We escaped when one of the shelves fell on them, and now we...
I was.
And it's all gone. All but a...
Arbendy, originally. The son of a master mason. He taught me to love the beautiful things, and I found none more beautiful than elven handcrafts. Except, of course, my lovely wife.
Lestrus. I met Johan there when he was cataloguing my father's library.
Is that all I was?
A very good excuse, beloved. We eloped together.
I'm afraid...
Please look. Thank you.
Aye, thanks.
This is the place. Blood everywhere. Terrible. Ah, but maybe it can lead us to where there was Took. Have a look around.
Was that last batch strong? Hey, well. No better way to test the potency of my concoctions than taking a little nip myself. So, now, where was I?
Who's that? You want something from me? You can whistle for it. Music to my ears. Look, Akashi, a friend. So now, how can one rope... Ren's my name, a student of the streets who studied in 100 cities. Akashi's my partner, a better thief than most, and a better friend than all. Rescued him from a gang known as the Red Imps, and we have... Stop by anytime.
Go on. What do I know?
Here! They were heading this way. Stop a minute. There's an old trow cache round here somewhere. Before we face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look for a chalk mark. Here, you'll need this to hook that bit that sticks out up there. They've gone into Scarrow Bray above. Dangerous ground for a trow these days. We best be careful.
Leslie, you're finished.
You're the boss.
I see him! What are we waiting for?
What should I do? Away I go.
Really? Watch it.
Are you through? Six!
Adventurers! Kill them! We'll make it look like they were helping the others.
Taking orders
Yeah?
from a human.
Whatever.
Aye?
Ja! Da! Pulpa etosa! Geromes gratis fiatis! You want a piece
Brothers!
of me?
Sisters! Why are you doing this?
It's eating my brain! More!
Fine. Lash and gravel.
Thank you! Thank you! I thought we were gonna die! Those sellsword trouts said they was gonna leave our bodies here, so it seemed we'd killed those men. They didn't stand a chance, unarmed against those dirty assassins. It was cold-blooded murder. Lots of blood and butchery being blamed on well-bottom trout lately. Possible we can prove it was these sellswords behind it all, but I doubt anyone will listen. Need to get back to Wellbottom and tell... We better leg it. Thanks again.
You see, Paladin, outcasts and trow killing honest citizens. They're all in it together. They want to kill us all.
Heathen trash! I'd better find some backup.
I'll warn the harbour master.
We can take him.
Hail.
Greetings. I hope you are not seeking to sail, friends. They have not let a boat out of the harbour in days.
And it matters not how urgent your...
My name is Rupert, lately a warden of the Highlands. Now, until I can be sure my sworn brother Ewan is safe, I am a wanderer.
I am Rifkind of Cadlander, and being without family or fortune...
Ah, we have just come from the Inshriach, chasing a rumour of you into a dead end. Fortunately...
It is bad among the Fichti now. Corruption and...
I seek to save a friend, Ewan, stolen away by the fair...
A wise woman of the Fichti told us no one had passed in or out of that portal in years, but she had felt tremors in the lane.
It must be Ewan! It must be! I will save him from that
Safe travel, friend.
Aye, aye. Good fortune to you.
Go on, I'm busy. Can you not see me working here? These people gonna sort themselves.
So frustrating. You see this wee lush? He was about to tell us about some great treasure of his. Then he had to... Time to get started. Bottoms up.
Treasure?
I know.
Well, so does everyone else. I want you to sail, but the Paladins have said that every ship... Since all this trouble started, they're the authority in Skara Brae. Try back tomorrow, or the next day.
What is over there? You are not prepared for this!
Another blow for a temple! Do your worst, heretic!
Watch it.
Stand aside! My faith protects men! Your deaths please the Swordfather!
Eh?
Treasure?
Well, better get another bottle.
Stay in the camp.
Them things dragged down my old dad to gallop.
Welcome. I'm raced. It was all chaos here when they attacked. New folks are... Help out if you can. We need it.
Well, what? Have a look.
Hmm?
See you again.
Back again? How may I miss... I still have a... Good luck, friends.
Have you found... Well, may the Sword Father watch over you.
We've got patrols looking for survivors. No need to go out and get yourself killed.
Sure, how can we lose? They're gonna eat us alive!
music to lip. Sooner. Stop by anytime.
They're going to eat us alive. You're the boss. Lead the way. I'll be right behind you. Sure, how can we lose?
You can't see me.
Me? Watch it.
Yeah?
What? Heretics! Attack! Someone there? Ah, it was nothing.
I can't just wait here forever.
It's Dalgleish! But who's that with him?
Bremer, I promise you, it wasn't me.
He looked like you. He talked like you. He knew I owed you for the trimming shears. He forced me to cut my own ear off for being late with a payment, just like dwarves do in books.
I'm not a dwarf in a book, Bremer. I'm me. Dalgleish, your friend.
Then go after your twin and cut his ear off.
I blame myself. Too late yet again. Who's this? Ah, Ringneck and a friend. There's hope yet. Thank you for coming, friends. Some monster pretending to be me has been going around demanding terrible forfeits from my clients for what they owe me. No idea. But the bastard forced poor Sir Gregory to sheath the sword I made for him in his hand, and he goaded old Mother Teasdale to dance around on the brass leg I fitted her with till she dropped. He seems to be bullying his way through my accounts ledger, and next on the list is Captain Tap.
Welcome, Dalgleish!
Ta, Ringneck. This is all part of the recent troubles, I'm sure of it. Someone's trying to make Skara Brae believe the worst of the dwarves.
They're doing the same with the Trow, too. It's awful.
What now?
What do you need? Pardon?
What do you need? Let me just...
What can I do for you?
Huh?
Eh?
Yes, friends? If you're here to buy, I've the finest armour in Skara Brae. If you're here... On holidays, I used to wrestle on the green. Took on anyone with a coin and the guts. Beat more men than anyone in Skara Brae, even Smithy Wadsworth, despite what he says. But the father... Something...
What can I do for you?
Thanks. Come back any time.
Whispering to people as they pass, but it's always lies.
Has gone mad. No crew. Had to be killed before he shook all of Skara Brae to flinders.
There's blood seeping up from all the graves in Camnag. Or so I think. There's a plague.
Sword for hire. 20 years a mercenary. Sword for hire.
Greetings. Looking for...
Need things done around the house?
Liz.
Donal, I am not going to sit and do...
Among other things, was a housecarl in the Stenish Isles until I had a falling out with my Jarl. Then served as a mercenary here and enlisted...
It's a step down from what I'm used to, I'll admit. I was once one of the finest relic hunters in Keith. There's not a cave or room. A wasting disease. For a long time we didn't know what it was or where it came from. And
I gave my right arm, literally, to a practitioner who said he could give its strength to Liz.
And we're both broke. All the money I made selling relics gone. We've even lost our house.
Recently we learned what we think is the true cause of the sickness. A sage we visited asked it.
I had. More than a year ago, Donal and I were exploring a ruin when I found a strange black mirror built in...
The sage suggested the mirror had stolen some vital essence from Liz, and that if we could smash it, the You? You will go?
This is more than we could have hoped for. We're in your debt. Here is the...
Thank...
We await your return.
Help me, please!
It's terrible. My neighbour turned in his wife to the Paladins, named her a witch.
Maybe you should turn him in.
I just might.
Fiancée went to visit her family in Camnag last week. The guards won't let her back in.
But aren't you to be married this week?
Aye, yesterday.
The bishop has the right of it.
Aye. We've got no choice.
Hey! You! You can't... Garth's is a respectable business. We don't sell... That's right. We... Sorry, friends. Have to make a big show of brushing you off, just in case the Fatherites are what... It's been terrible since Henrid's become bishop. Worse every day. Have a look.
Huh? What are we doing?
Aye.
Come back anytime. But keep a weather eye for the Paladins, eh? If they're in the shop, I've got to turn you around.
Aye? Cabbage? Aye.
Oh, an elf. You're all adventure? No other customers? Elves are all so slim and beautiful. Here. Thanks for coming. And tell your friends.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Paladins, advance!
Good steel and a good arm never lost yet.
Say that again! I dare ye!
Horga, lend me your armor!
To me?
Aye?
Take your shot!
Time to hide.
Really?
Ready?
Let me by. I stand strong, like the temple.
Here.
Fine.
Tell me. Did you make that armor yourself?
You will pay for that, cretin. Sword father, yes!
Ready when you are.
Really?
What are you looking at?
Somebody's walled off the passage. Or tried to, anyway. Well, shoddy work never slowed a dwarf. Let's shake this down with a song.
With the trow rescued, the two heroes search for their friend Dalgleish, unaware that, before their quest was done, a good man would die, and a good heart would grieve.
Ready when you are.
I've got to be in better cairn by
Never
tomorrow.
needed a pass before.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah?
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Let's get him.
End of the road, heroes.
Ready when you are. You can't see me.
Yep. You're as weak as tin. Shut up, you. Coming through. Would you?
Me?
Ready when you are.
Tell me.
Over there! Get him! Fire!
What should I do? Passing through.
Yeah.
Here.
Would you weep?
Ready. Sounds like murder's being done.
That's Tavish's voice. The imposter's got him. Did you not read the contract, Paladin Tavish? There's a substantial penalty for late payment.
Please, Dalglish, I have the money. Let me pay you.
Take off your beard, you faker! Come and try it, you doppelganger! You're not even a dwarf! This just gets worse! Ha! Had you wondering, didn't I? Your days of ruining reputations are over, imposter. I'm gonna drag you through the streets.
Ha! They'd hang you for it!
Ready when you are. You can't see me.
Yeah.
Anime area, you look deserted.
You'll never get me! Never! I am invincible!
Exorcista potendores!
Ready? Ancestors! Give me strength!
Ready when you are.
Right where it hurts! Out of my way, fool!
Whatever.
Aye.
Clave inferne! Inimicus meos
I'm gonna beat you like an anvil.
I'll make you eat those words!
Really?
Nedurior, secrudentior labor sit!
Hiding! Invincible!
Nerve et sanguis, flamma et
Tell me what you need.
You'll never get me!
Ready.
Never!
Behind. You can't see me.
Yeah.
Ready?
Non necans te firmat!
What
should I do?
Skin.
It's eating my brain! Dalglish, my friend, is it really you? I knew you couldn't be so cruel, and yet he looked just like you. There's something afoot, isn't there? A deliberate attempt to turn we Fatherites against you and the other old races. I'm sorry, my friend.
Ugh, now, Captain, why'd you have to go and do that? The poor man. It isn't fair at all. That's our cue to go. The other paladins won't see our side of this. Wait, though. I must get my ledger. Can't let him find it here. Oh, there it is. That's a relief. Now let's... Wait. There's a note tucked into the ledger. You cunning bastard. If I get my hands on you...
We'll win this easy.
Heretics, attack! You are not prepared for this!
Horga! Lend me your armor!
Ready when you are. Time to hide.
Well struck! Do your worst, heretic. Ah! Ah!
Aye.
Sure.
I am armored in faith.
Tell me.
Here.
Here.
Sure. Lash written and waggles.
The fight.
Fire!
Eh?
Really?
Yep.